Welcome to this day D8 of this podcast series, Productivity for Job Promotion. This is part of your career development. And in this podcast, I speak about how to multiply through subtractions. Thank you for being here. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on to the subscribe button and also the bell button to get notified the various videos and podcasts about career development, productivity for job promotion. Thank you for being here, and today I talk about how to multiply through subtractions. So what do I mean by this multiplication and subtractions? So let me explain. So what is your number one non-productive activity that you want to reduce? You want to get rid of? There may be number of non-productive activities that you may be doing, but what is the number one activity? What is the top your red time that you want to improve on? In one of the earlier podcasts, we have seen how you have categorized all your actions of your day into green time, red time, and super productive activities. Now it is a time that you have to reduce your red time. So are you committed to this? So this will save you precious time. You have to commit for yourself. So let me talk about the smartphone addiction, the number one non-productive activity for many. How many hours do you spend on your smartphone each day? So first, note down how many hours do you spend. So, and are you a creator or a consumer? So what do you mean by saying, if you go on endlessly scrolling through the various apps, etc., then you are a consumer. But instead of this, you create something, a small post, something useful, value, then you are a creator. So the smartphone gives both the opportunity to be a creator and a consumer. So if you are a consumer, now it is the time to be a creator. And note down how much time do you spend on each apps. So on your screen, how many apps are there and how many notifications do you open each day? And Vim is the biggest distractor, WhatsApp, Instagram, Meta. And according to research, more than 25% of the day is wasted on the interruptions and distractions, deviations. So distractions are the biggest destructions of your dreams and goals. Give me a thumbs up if you're in agreement with this. Distractions are the biggest deviations of your goals and dreams. You begin with a day and you have a to-do list. But at the end of the day, you find that most of the to-do list is incomplete. You end up, मेरा सारा दिन फालतू गया, मैंने क्या किया? If you are in agreement, again give me a thumbs up on this. That if it is you have faced this. All throughout the day you are busy, but you are not able to accomplish what you want to do at the beginning of the day. This happens because you are not to-do list. You are not following. You may be having a to-do list, but most important thing, not to do. You have to be very, very clear not to do. Then only your to-do list will be completed. You will accomplish the task on your to-do list. So again, I repeat, when not to do is firmly listed in your mind, then you will be more productive. This will give more focus, which I have already talked in one of my earlier podcasts. As I mentioned, the smartphone, if used wisely, it's a super productive tool in itself. So you cannot do away with smartphone. So smartphone is necessary. But what all you can do with smartphone? So when you are on your work, on a serious focus work, you can put the smartphone in do not disturb mode. You can create hurdles to access the smartphone. As smartphone is creating hurdle for you, so create an hurdle to access the smartphone itself, or hurdle to access the apps on the smartphone. You can keep the apps not on the first page, but maybe on third, fourth page. So that way you can keep hurdles to the access of the smartphone. Another way, so let me talk about what is a smart solution for the smartphone addiction. So if you're using an Android phone, then there is a digital well-being app that tracks the smartphone usage. So in this you will know what is usage of the various apps, how much time did you spend. It also gives you how much did you use yesterday and how much did you use the app today. That way you will be able to know whether you are on an increasing trend, whether how much of time is spent on a particular app. So these apps are available in the smartphone itself. So do track your apps usage, the various apps usage, the Vim, the WhatsApp, Instagram, Meta, etc. And if you are an Apple user, so in your settings, check the screen time. This will give you the usage, how much time you have spent on a particular app. So now what you do, you check the present usage, how much time that you are using and how much you want to reduce. Now you feel, now you get to know, oh मैंने इतना सारा टाइम बर्बाद किया इस ऐप में, क्या मैं इतना टाइम यूज करता हूँ. Then you get frustrated, but the cycle goes on, the next day it continues. So the solution for this is to have a time limit for the various apps. So in this app you can limit the time usage for the various apps. Set a timer so that it will caution you, it will inform you, yes, you have reached your time limit. So that way you can limit your usage of the smartphone. And as I mentioned earlier, if you are on a focused job and do not want to be disturbed by the various notifications, muted notifications, keep an hurdle to the access of the smartphone itself. Keep it in do not disturb mode, or keep it so that it is not easily accessible within the room, within your workspace. So the task for today is put an hurdle to the access to the phone or to the apps itself. And I know that smartphone is a productivity tool itself, and you cannot completely be away with the smartphone, and hence the best is to use the timer, use the feature of the smartphone itself, track your usage, limit your usage, and see over a period of 21 days how you are able to reduce drastically its usage and slowly be a creator instead of a consumer. So for you to accelerate your career growth, you have to remove the distractions and deviations. So growth happens when you remove these unnecessary distractions and deviations. So that is how I call what my mentor taught me, multiplication through subtraction. So you grow up when you remove the unwanted things. So these unwanted things, they are a hindrance. They are the weed. Just like in a farm, the weeds obstruct, they hinder the growth of the plants. You may be sowing the plant and nurturing it, but unless you remove the weeds, the unnecessary weeds, then the seed that you have sown will not, it will not grow into a plant to give the fruits that you deserve and desire. So now the task for today is complete this task, put an hurdle to the smartphone access, Put a timer, the smartphone digital well-being app in the smartphone, track its usage and see how you're able to multiply through this subtraction. So thank you for being here, and if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click onto the subscribe button, the bell button, to get notified on the various videos and podcasts that I talk about the productivity and career development. Srinivas TR, your performance and career coach, helping you in your mid-career to get to your goals that you desire and deserve. See you in the next video. See you in the next podcast. Thank you.